Hello, hello, and welcome to another update video on Bonk. So on the Bonk chart, we're currently tracking a possible upside reversal after the price dipped between the 13th of May and 22nd of June. That was a 5-week decline, yeah, roughly. And we are now potentially starting a larger degree third wave to the upside. At least price action is quite constructive. Now, you might recall that we were watching here for a 1-2 setup from the April low, which means we had a 5-wave move up in wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. Actually, this was a leading diagonal. Then we had a 3-wave move down, quite deep, but absolutely fine for a wave 2. Typically, you would expect a wave 2 to hold above the 78.6 retrace level. It can break below it, but shouldn't break below it on a decisive or on a sustained basis. And you can see that level held nicely in June. Now, since then, we've seen a nice impulsive-looking rally. It is not an impulse yet because we don't have 5 waves up, and also the subwaves look again more like a diagonal pattern because wave 1 is a 3-wave move. So I'm tracking wave 3 also as a 3-wave move. Basically, the price seems to be replicating what it's done between the 7th of April and the 11th of May. But ideally, what we want is that the price in this internal wave 1, that might be wave 1 of 3, does not exceed the 78.6 extension level, because if it does that, it will start to look more like a 3-wave move up. So we'll see what happens here. Ideally, the price would start a wave 2 pullback here before it breaks above 26352. But we'll keep an open mind for now. The next resistance is 26352. And micro support is here between 16280 and 18760. So we might get close to the 100% extension there, which is currently located at 33090, which might be a bit of a problem because then the move up from the April low and the move up from the June low have the same length if that really happens. That would not be ideal, because if it happens, then it means that we're dealing likely with an ABC structure, where this move up has the same length as this move up. That is what the 100% extension indicates, yeah? So be careful with that, because an ABC structure to the upside isn't necessarily great. It tells us basically that there is a high risk of it breaking down, that is just a corrective rally. But we can still track wave 2 support afterwards. Either way, at the moment, there is no confirmed top in place. It even looks as if we might want to go higher more directly. If we're tracking the move up here on a nano level from the 22nd of June low, then we had a 3-wave move up in wave 1, and we're now working on wave 3, which should be a 3-wave move, and the C wave in the third wave might get one more high. That is exactly what we're tracking here right now in this potential diagonal structure. And I will, of course, keep you updated about any developments. But as long as we're holding this orange support area, I would expect at least one more high. If we get a deeper pullback here, there could be some structural support where the green line that was our previous breakout line for further upside is located. And that is at 18255 at the moment. So watch that area for a potential reaction. Yeah, that's the update on Bonk. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.